Hey there guys, it's Metro, and today we're taking a look at a new feature of the Battle for Azeroth Alpha, something that seemingly has been just added. I don't think it's been in for long, but it is the Guilds and Communities tab. The big feature that Blizzard was talking about back at BlizzCon way back when. It's finally testable, only about 10 weeks away from launch. Kind of scary, but regardless, this is a brand new feature. It's actually pretty interesting. It's a new tab entirely. If you press the J button, this will come up. And I quite like the interface, the idea here. It does seem like, yeah, there's going to be a lot of integration with previous systems. Like we talked about in previous videos about the voice chat, which is pretty interesting. I just managed to join that. And then some of the other old systems like the Guild Finder. I don't know if this is actually going to be updated. But I have to say something. This is actually very interesting. And I don't know if it's because it's the beta or what, but it's like a lot of guilds are on this. That is not the case on live, to my knowledge, anyway. So, yeah, anyway, it's kind of cool. I don't know, maybe there's something about forming a guild on the beta that encourages you to be a part of this whole thing. But, yeah, I can actually, you know, sign up for guilds, whatever. This I don't believe is any different. But one way or the other, I think the whole interface and the pane itself is pretty nice looking. And you could even close it. I'm not really sure for what purpose. I don't necessarily know. It feels like a lot of this stuff is placeholder, but we'll talk generally about why it's a pretty interesting change, and hopefully we'll discuss a little bit about the the potential implications that could come. So here we go. Adding a community. So basically, I'm creating my own community, or I could join a community already in progress. We'll talk a little bit about this invitation code in a bit, but we'll first start with making our own community. Okay, so you have two options. Creating a World of Warcraft community for Horde, World of Warcraft players only. Great for in-game friends, which I have none of. Invite Horde characters from any realm. That's great. Calendar and quick join support. So just basically a guild. Or create Blizzard groups. Great for cross-game friends. Have none of those either. Invite any players, members, join as their battle tag. So that's kind of cool. So anyway, we could talk a little bit about the in-game feature first, which I guess is basically just supplanting guilds. Not necessarily sure how it's going to work, but I didn't have a guild on the beta. I did join one. We'll log on to my Demon Hunter in a bit. But anyway, so hey there, guys. It's Metro is going to be the name of the guild. And, of course, the short name, which is what the chat, so it's anyway, so it says up here, let's see, it doesn't actually say it here. So this is used to keep the length of the channel names shorter in chat window. So you want to have, hey there guys, it's Metro, you know what I mean? Kind of like a brief summary or something like that, some kind of combination of words. Luckily, the guild, it's 3 letters for mine, so I don't have to worry about that. But yeah, you want to have it, and I'll show how that works. But anyway, there's a ton of icons you could have as well, I guess. For the visually impaired, people who are in way too many discords, or not discords, obviously. Don't say that. Way too many communities. Then they could simply join one of these, and maybe you'll be able to notice it by the icon. Not exactly sure. Of course, we're gonna pick the DK icon, but there's some other cool icons like this one here. It means I just killed the priest, which is pretty good. They're currently in spirit redemption form. This is an icon from a tank that used to be good but is no longer good. You know, stuff like that. Just kind of have the nostalgia there. This is a dog, if you guys like dogs. Yeah, so that's good. Here's gold. That's what people pay me when they see that I'm carrying them. So that's cool. So anyway, we'll go with the DK icon. And, of course, create the community. Oh, I could actually do a community description as well. This is the best one. Lol. There you go. Very good. So we'll create the community. And there it is. It's got the DK icon as is proper. And I am now the owner of it. We can leave the community if we want. We can set member note on myself. So, of course, best. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Best DK. There you go. Of course, appropriate. And, yeah, this is essentially a guild to my knowledge. I don't know. I'm not really sure what the difference is, frankly. And I do think it is actually a guild. For some reason, we could set different channels as well. I've already kind of been messing around with that. It's quite interesting, actually. Yeah, I don't really know. I'm not really sure how this is going to work out. But like I said, it does seem to have the voice chat kind of integrated into it. I wonder what happens if I try to join another voice chat. Oh, it's some periods. Okay, so have I left the previous? Yeah, so I've left the previous one. So I don't know. It's hard not to say that this is basically just trying to copy Discord right out of the gate. It effectively is. I don't know. I can't really reason around that. But I think it has some value. Especially this multiple chat channel thing. It's kind of interesting. Like, I mean, we could make an attendance channel just like we have in Discord, which is a superior program. And people, I've actually set it so only moderators could use it. So Currently no moderators, but that's fine. We could have, couldn't edit channel, can't use profanity. So yeah, fuck you. Anyway, general. Either way, yeah, here's the settings. You could describe the channel. This is general. Well, and of course you could accept it, but not really much to care about on that front at this point. But it does seem like, you know, if we're in the general channel, the text channel as well is kind of just associated with the voice channel. Perhaps it's not. Oh yeah, okay, so it's definitely associated with the voice channel. So we could do, say we're talking like, hey noobs, need 15. You know what I mean? I say something like that. It shows up down here as well, which is the basic chat, you know, the old school chat. It's now 6, which I guess is the different communities. Let's try others. Let's try others. Yeah, there we go. So that's 5, and this one is 4. So that's very interesting. So these are the different things I've joined here. I don't know exactly. Oh, you could even set favorite. Of course, this one's my favorite because it's, you know, the one for me. Hey there, guys. It's Metro Community. That's going to be the great one. But in order to invite people, it's a little different. So invite people, we could do presumably / I don't know, maybe there's going to be a /C invite or something. I don't know. Maybe there's a chat command, but for those who are looking to do it through interfaces, this is how you do it. So if we wanted to invite my druid, for example, or something, I don't think this will work, but maybe it will. Who knows? We could log on. I couldn't invite. Yeah, not okay. Not actually online. So you can't actually do that. That's kind of cool though. You know, if they're online, whatever. I guess these are just characters that I would recognize since they're on my account, obviously. But the coolest part about this is invite link. So this is actually very interesting. I don't know how this is going to work, if this is meant to be for guilds, but it's effectively Discord. I mean, once again, it's like I said, I can't pull my punches here. It's a straight up copy of Discord with a more clunky link. But regardless, it also has expirations, just like Discord. We could set it to never expire. Okay, and then we could generate a new link. We could also have unlimited, 1 use, 10 uses. I don't necessarily know why people use this in the first place for Discord. Like, I really don't know what the purpose of having limited usages or times for Discord links is, but regardless, could not create invite link, but it lies. We could actually delete the previous link, which is could not destroy invite link, which is again a lie. So the system I could already see is going to be a very bad system because it likes to lie to you, which I would never do to you guys, by the way. So anyway, copy link. Let's see. I wonder if I could log on a different character and try. Let's try that. But anyway, I think the whole interface itself is quite cool. It looks good. It feels. I think it's, you know, appropriate. It looks the part for 2018, 19, etc. when the future eventually comes. And the guild system has really kind of dilapidated over the years. At one point, it was, you know, it was a lot more important than it is. But I don't know. I think it's doing its job. I haven't tested it really. You know, I haven't joined any. Well, that's not true. So I did join a guild on this character. We'll see what happens on this character. I'll show this off a bit as well, and then that'll be that. But yeah, the idea here, I presume, is for just completely replace the guild system in general. So I've joined this guild. I cannot actually talk. It doesn't work anymore. So I can't actually talk in this guild chat anymore. So again, that makes me think that you know, we have gone to this new system. Whenever I try to load the community, I presume it's supposed to be showing people's names, but it lags out. I guess it's too many people or something. I don't know. This guild's like capped, so that's not necessarily what you want in a video. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. It's obviously it's going to show what your you know, roster is going to be like. Let's really quick reload the game. It's going to show your roster, and I think probably, you know, like if people are in chat or something like that, it might show some auxiliary information. Presuming it's going to show just kind of like the guild feature that we have on live. It's going to probably show, you know, who's online, who's offline. I'll show you again. It can sort by achievement points, sort by all the stuff that's currently part of a guild. Presumably it'll show the ranks of the guild, all that too. Hopefully it'll work this time. Yeah, okay, so now it just shows nothing, which is probably better at this point. But anyway, the roster, here you go. You got still by achievement points, professions, not really working currently. Like I said, I guess, I don't know if maybe it's just too many guilds. But let's see what happens if I enter this code, join. Did not seem to work. So unfortunately, perhaps it's maybe because I'm already in a guild. Maybe we could try it on another character. But anyway, all the regular stuff is here. You know, these guys have a Discord, even though you don't need a Discord anymore. You have the communities. Don't use Discord anymore, of course. And that's that. So I think it's pretty cool. It's a currently bug that I'm the GM of the guild, so I could actually do whatever I want. It doesn't actually do anything, but yeah, everything else is here. So I think it's pretty cool, and we could still, I think we could still join communities even now. I think it might actually be, yeah, you can't actually mess around with it. So let's go try a different character that's not currently in a guild, and we'll see if maybe there's any difference there. But I don't know. In terms of the feature itself, I think it holds great prospect. I'd be interested in seeing people using it for cross-game stuff. Really, that's what I thought it was going to be for. I didn't even know that they were doing this. This whole in-game, like kind of like replacing a guild thing. Let's see, can we join it? And I still can't join it. Oh, there we go. That's interesting. So that's pretty cool. Hey, look, and the chat's actually still there, kind of just like real Discord, right? So that's cool. Did I not save the attendance thing? Oh, no, because it's on a lock. Yeah, so I had made the channel, but I made it for moderators only. So anyway, that's pretty cool. I think, you know, it's grown on me, even though I'm just looking at it right now. So it even shows just kind of like the guild roster. So I guess this is effectively a guild. I guess what I've created here is a guild. I don't know. No, I guess it's still not a guild. I don't know. It's a community, but I'm not sure what the difference is. Add to chat window. What is this? New window. Oh, so that's like interesting. Wow, that's very interesting. Oh, you know what? I'm more impressed by this the more I look at it. So it's kind of cool. Settings. Let's see this. Of course, this is just the generic chat settings. But it's cool. I think it's quite cool. You could even invite your, you know, presumably you're going to be able to invite people to the guild. You know, if I was in a guild and it was working properly, I would presume that I would be able to invite people to the guild with that link, that whole new link system, and hopefully that works well. But let's see. Yeah, I mean, it shows up. It's pretty cool. If I log back on my DK, you could even click on it. That's good. Good systems, good features. I think this is pretty good. Let's take a look at the Create Blizzard group, see if this is any different. It's got a lot more icons, none of which are a Blood Death Knight. There's a DK icon still. Some weird stuff. Was this Overwatch? Taco? What kind of game is that, man? I thought that was a game that was taken serious. Anyway, let's go ahead and test it out here, and that's that. But create community. So it's the same deal. I guess this is for BattleNet. I wonder if I could still invite my own accounts. Let's see. Oh no, that's a much more appropriate link. Let's actually take a look. That's interesting. Never expire, unlimited usage, generate new link. Go down, create link. JK, you guys are liars. Let's go ahead and copy that link and again try to join it on my Death Knight. See what happens. Actually, it's actually pretty cool. I really like the feature, and you know, it depends. Like I said, the guild crossover feature of it does not seem to be working very well. I can't. Maybe it's because I'm in such a big guild. I could try a smaller guild at some point and maybe it'll work. It might just be overload, but realistically, I assume it's going to work the same way. I assume like all the crossover stuff will function very much like the current community stuff. But you know, it's going to work for basically anybody on any server can join, right? So I don't know if this is going to affect rating in any way. I don't really think it will. But at the same time, this is pretty much a good step up. Like, yeah, if you're able to join a guild, effectively a community now. Oh, I see. So yeah, because that's very interesting. So because this is my BattleNet account and not my WoW character, it doesn't matter which character I'm on. This is actually really good. I really like this. I'm very satisfied. So that's gonna be everything. I think we've seen it all. The favorite here, I assume that just means that it's gonna be at the top of the list always. We can't actually move them up or anything, at least not right now. But hey, I guess there's a lot of testing still to come with this. That's a feature that, frankly, was big upped at BlizzCon, was talked about a lot in the previous months, and the fact that it's only just in now, which is effectively way too late. I'm not really sure. Right? We've talked enough about this. So anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one. If you guys have any future experience on communities, let me know. Otherwise, we will see you guys in the next one.